Omega here. We're going to look at a pose called a standing forward bend or standing forward fold. Benefits of this pose are to stretch out the lower back, the lumbar spine here, but also to release tight hamstrings and hopefully release tension in the shoulders and the neck. It's an inversion as well, so you need to be careful if you have low blood pressure. Make sure you come up very slowly. Special needs, if your back is difficult, then you must keep your knees soft in this. If you'd like to start with your feet hip distance apart, make sure that your toes are facing forwards, you're not allowing your toes to roll in or to roll out. Have a little bit of softness through your knees and try to find the balance point, which is equidistant between all four corners of your feet. So you're not allowing your knees to roll in and dropping the arches of your feet. If you spread all your toes out, you'll have a better surface area to balance on. Just adjust the pelvis very slightly so the pubic bone lifts, the tailbone tucks under, and make sure you're aware of the core in the pose. Before we do any forward bend, we need to lengthen the spine. So we're going to inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, just relax the shoulders. As we inhale now, we're going to re-lengthen. And as we exhale, we're going to start to come forward. And I'm happy for the knees to be soft, so the rib cage comes down towards the thighs. And you may end up just hanging here. You need to let your head go, definitely. And don't worry if you're still a long way from the floor, because providing your head is forward of your hips, the only way you can go in this pose is down. Just check that the knees aren't rolling together. Just allow your upper body to hang, release any tension in the neck or shoulders, and gradually over time you'll feel the hamstrings release. That will prevent this compression in the lower back, and you'll feel the lower back itself stretch out. Again, keep the head, neck and shoulders nice and relaxed. Notice that you've got blood to the brain, so there's no way will you be coming up straight quickly from this pose, just keeping it all really slow. If you want to add a little bit more interest, you could take hold of the toes, the first two toes with the fingers. Inhale, come up halfway, find some length in your legs and some length in your back. And then take a deep exhale, squeeze your navel back towards your spine and aim to bring your rib cage, bottom of your rib cage towards the top of your thighs. And notice you may soften and go a little deeper. Don't use the shoulders in this, keep the shoulders relaxed. So it's an inhale to lengthen and an exhale to soften. You can do this as many times as you feel you're going to get a benefit from. Again, keeping an eye on the feet and the knees and the hips, that they're the same distance apart. When you're ready to come up, my advice is you bend the knees and you start to uncurl slowly. It's really important you don't suddenly stand up because you may feel dizzy or lightheaded, particularly with low blood pressure. Being an inversion, it's going to reverse blood flow to the brain, so you should feel quite refreshed when you come out of it. Namaste.